clay pigeons. And from Omaha Beach to the Elbe, the 1st Battalion, 115th Infantry, 29th Division had 2,384 casualties, including 454 men killed in action. So that's hard to even fathom. Again, think about the fact that at this time a battalion was it's supposed to be about 900 men, and they'd taken 2,384 casualties. So all the replacements that came in kept getting wounded. Unbelievable. And you got to read this book and get the lessons learned. And also, you get lessons learned from that book, but you can also get some of Major John's lesson learned from Colonel David Hackworth in his book About Face. And you want to talk about some layers, some historical layers. Check this out. So in About Face, Hackworth talks about what happens in August 13th, 1961. The communists in Berlin started stringing barbed wire, and they were now going to build a wall between East and West Berlin. And Kennedy, who was president, wanted to do something like, you can't just, we need to make some kind of a statement here. So he sent 1,500 soldiers from the 1st Battle Group of the 8th Infantry Division, and they were selected apparently by Kennedy by name. So Kennedy said, I want these guys, and the reason is because their commander was a guy named Glover S. Johns. And he wanted them to go and reinforce the British, French, and American troops who were on the ground in Berlin. And then layers. Colonel Johns, in his position, appointed D Company. In his battle group, he appointed D Company to be the battle group's reaction force. And who was the commander of D Company? It was a young Korean War veteran who had come back into the Army named Captain, at the time, David Hackworth. And as I said, Hackworth points to Glover Johns as his primary source for leadership lessons learned. And he captured them coming succinctly from Glover Johns himself in About Face. So let's take it back to that book for a minute here.